Hey guys, Magical Aaron here. Stop trying to read my shirt. No, seriously, stop. It's backwards. I know it is. Don't worry about it. What we're going to do, I'm going to cover that up so you don't try and read it for at least now. This is finally the ace tricks that I know. Last time I showed them to you, I didn't give you an explanation. This is the explanation. I don't know if I'm doing them in order. I hope I am. I didn't go back and watch my video. So I'm going to do them in order from easiest to hardest / shortest to longest. Probably not that one. Easiest to hardest. Okay? There we go. Stop trying to read my shirt. Alright, we're going to give the pack a shuffle. Like that. Here. Just like this. And we're going to give it a cut. A couple cuts here. And one more for good measure. Cool. Sure, everything, yeah, it looks about shuffled. Okay, there's no way I can do anything with that. Alright, we're going to make 4 piles here. There's 1. I'm doing this so I can see what's going on. 2, 3, and 4. Pick up any pile you want. The one that's closest to you? Fair enough, easy enough to get to. Take the top 3 cards, move them to the bottom. Deal 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Pick up another value. 1 to the one right behind it. Sure, we can do that one. 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. You want to do the one over here? You know what? Let's wait on that one. Let's go to this one. 3 on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3. Now, ideally, you want to have these all next to each other instead of like ahead of each other like this. You want to have them all next to each other, but I didn't have enough room for that, so I'm doing them like this so you can see. So we saved this one for last. So we do well, I cannot talk today. 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. If we just snap, we can get 1, 2, 3, and last but not least, 4. How do we do this? Okay, so first off, I had the aces on top. And yes, I know I shuffled the pack. I gave them several cuts, but the aces stayed on top the entire time I was doing that. I used what's called a false shuffle, where you keep the top stock cards. In this case, it was just 4 cards. So if you look, I let like all these cards go on top of that. And this is where the aces are right here. You can see that. Yeah, I just kept them on top. So that's a false shuffle. Anything that you want to keep on top, you just make sure you get the other ones underneath as you shuffle in. Push them in, and yes, I know I cut the cards. How do I do that? Well, see, watch this. I'm going to do it very slowly. This is called a false cut, where I grab them, then I pull it back, and I put this down beneath. I'll do that again here for you. This is the top stock, like that. So the aces are still on top. So I did that a couple times. And what was that weird one I did where I did this thing? Watch this. This is the top stock. I'm going to leave it up so you can see like this. I think I taught this last time. I came around. I set it down. I placed this back on top. So the aces are always on top, no matter what you do, okay? As long as you do it correctly. I don't want to say no matter what you do. No matter what you do, as long as you do it correctly. So the aces are on top. You make 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, ideally you want to have them all next to each other, like 1, 2, 3, and the other one would be over here. You can barely see it in the thing, but let's see if I can do this here. Okay, I guess that's better. I guess. I don't know, whatever. So, if they ever choose this pile at any point, just say save it for last, like you saw me do. If they already saved it for last to begin with, you're good to go. You don't have to say anything. Basically, what's going to end up happening is after you put 3, or they put 3, you can have them do it actually. Have them put 3 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 3 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 3 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3. So the top 3 now are going to have like random cards on top, X cards, whatever they are. And the other 3, those 3 now go to the bottom, and then you're going to deal 1, 2, 3, and those will be the 4 aces. So you just go 1, 2, 3, and like you actually deal them out. I'm just doing it quickly, and then those will be the 4 aces. So that's how you do that. Here's the next one. Next one, just make random piles. You shuffle the cards again, as you would. Do a couple cuts. And then you lay them back out again. And you actually have them cut wherever they want. So you go 1, 2. We're going to pretend that this is already done, that we already shuffled them and laid them back out again. 2, 3, and 4. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You show there's the first ace. Set that down. There's the second ace. There's the third ace. And there's the last ace. So how do we do that one? Again, the aces are on top. And these are X cards. So what you're going to do, I cannot talk today. What you're going to do is take this one, take that one. I know these are not aces, I can see. 3 and 4. And you're going to deal them, kind of pull them off from the other hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to place them all on top. So now you have the ace on top and the X cards beneath and the other aces here. Okay? That's what's going on. So you're going to get a pinky break, beneath the the ace and the other 3 cards. You're going to get a pinky break beneath them. Like that. But you're not going to be able to see it from the front. So you just take and turn the top card over on top of the pinky break. Take all the cards from the pinky break and set them kind of like that. All 4 of them are going to go on top of the next pile. You just turn over the next 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that's how you do that one. Okay? Now the third one you do without a deck of cards. I don't know if I taught this one or not. You just do it with the 4 aces. So you can show the cards like this. You show the 4 aces, turn them over, and show the first one. There's the ace of spades. It goes down. Sorry about the background noise. I'm on a road. Show this one's now the ace of clubs. It goes beneath. And say, look, the ace of clubs actually hops up to the top. And ace of spades goes to the bottom. You do it again when you peel them off 3 times. I'm not really giving an explanation to this one, but I will in a second. You show the ace of spades again. It goes down. You offer to do it one more time. There's the ace of clubs. It goes beneath. It's going to hop up again, but in my hand this time. And then these 2 are the red ones. How do we do that? Okay, so have them like this. Reds on top or blacks on top, whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter. As long as you have the two of one color together and on top and 2 of... You get the idea. So you get a break beneath the top 2. Turn them over, even though they're both the same color. Turn it again, the 2 face down again as 1. Turn it face down. Place it there. Then don't show this one. Show the other 2 so that they know that this is the other one. Place it beneath and say that the one that this one is going to hop up. Like that. And then offer to do it again. Place these on top. Well, place 1 on top. Place 1 into the center of the other 2. So now you have this. Count them, like I said before, count them off 1, 2. No tricky moves here. You're literally counting them off 3 times, so it looks like you're shuffling them, quote unquote. 1, 2, 3. You do it 3 times. Now on the 3rd time, what I did was, when I counted the 3rd card, I got a pinky break beneath it, and then the 4th card goes on top. So again, you turn over the 2 as 1, turn it face down, and then turn over the, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Let me think for a second. What'd I do? Turn over the first one, set it down, and then take the bottom 2 and turn them over. It's weird, it's wacky, but go ahead and do that. So turning over the top 2, put the first one down, then turn over the bottom 2 onto the top. And turn that face down on top. Place that one underneath. So you're going to get the one that they just saw to hop up. But then let go of this one, come over here and say, but in my hand. Then turn over these two. There's another version of this one where you take and you start off like this, and you actually grab with your thumb this one, and you grab this one with your not your pinky, your pointer finger, and you pull it like this. So that way you can get them like this. Here, I'll show it to you this way here. So you start off like this, and you kind of turn them this way. But what you're doing is you're doing this. So you get the two opposite colors together, and then you place them on top as you turn them. But you don't want to show that you're doing that. So you take and turn over the top two again as one. This is the other version of this trick. And you turn over the bottom two as one. And say, okay, you saw which one was here, right? You saw which one was here. I'm going to make them switch spots. So I'm going to make them switch back. I'm just kidding. I got them right here. Then you show these two. You can have them hold on to these two if you want. Put one hand on top of each one if you want. It's your choice. And last ace trick that I know goes something like this. We're going to shuffle the cards. You know what's going on. You shuffle the cards like that. Give them a couple of cuts. You know, a couple of cuts, you know, and maybe one more for good measure, like that. And that's how you want to do that, by the way. You want to do that cut fast so people don't really catch what's going on. And so the last trick I know goes with aces like this. You make the four piles. You do the one previous to the one I just showed you. You start off with that one. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Count off 1, 2, 3, 4. You already know how to do this one now. Flip it over. There's your first ace. There's your second ace. There's your third ace. There's your last ace. I'm actually going to switch these two around. And you'll see why in a second. When I give the explanation. Wow. Okay. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to lose this one into the pack. Like this. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So diamonds was first. Spades is next. And I'll teach you how to do this when I'm done. Teach you how to do this one when I'm done. Diamond, spades, hearts is next. And last but not least, clubs. Losing that into the whole pack. So, no clue where it is. So I'm going to spell out each ace. ACEOFDIAMONDS, and I believe if I can get that one, there we go. There's the ace of diamonds. Next one's going to be the ace of spades. ACEOFSPADES. There's the ace of spades. It takes too long to spell, so I'm just going to cut to the rest of them. There's the ace of hearts. And if we take and turn the ace of hearts face down, I believe we can cut to the last one, the ace of clubs. But here's the best part. I can just go like this and like that and get all four aces. And that's how that goes. So I'm going to teach you actually how it goes, because that's not how it goes. So you have them on top. You do the whole thing. You've already done that part. You have them on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want the ace of diamonds on the one with the most cards, because you're going to need to count off 10 cards at least. Hopefully one has 10 cards. I think it's going to be this one over here. So I'm going to switch these two piles around. So you take and place this on the bottom of that pile and then flip it up like that. You're going to get a thumb break, which looks like this. So it's kind of in between the joint of your thumb right there. You're going to cut off some cards from the bottom, place place them on top. You're going to hold that break with your thumb. Then you're going to cut above, well, you're going to cut where that break is and cut those cards to the back. So now you have the ace of diamonds on top. Okay? We'll do that again. I'll show that to you one more time. So you have the ace there like this, okay? Cut some cards, place them on top, okay? Still holding it, and cut that to the back. So this is what you have, okay? So you do that again, sort of. You're taking place the ace, so we did diamonds, spades next. You take the spades. It has to be diamonds, spades, hearts, clubs in that order. Take the ace of spades, put it on the bottom of the next pile of where it is. Take that whole pile, place it on top of the pile that you already have. So the deck gets bigger each time you do this. Do the exact same cut I just showed you with the rest of the whole pack here. So it's going to go on top of the ace of diamonds. So now you have this. Diamonds, spades, hearts. Do the same thing with the hearts. Sorry, the hearts is out of view, but you go here. You're gonna place the whole thing on top. It goes to the bottom, and then that whole thing goes flipped up on top of the half pack. So now you have 3/4 of a pack. Well, roughly. Do the same cut I just showed you, like that. Cut that. So now you have this. If you don't have this, then something's going wrong. And last but not least, goes onto the bottom like this. Get that thumb break. Cut half the pack. On top, like that, cut that to the back. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to do something. And these cards are now messed up really bad. Wow. I screwed up. All right. I screwed up at the very beginning is where I screwed up, okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. I don't want to restart this video, so I'm just going to show you where I screwed up. When I say the very beginning, I don't mean the actual very beginning where you find the aces. So you've gotten the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. So I think this one had, okay. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing. Kind of cut it to the back. And this is where I screwed up. What you're going to do is count off 10 cards, which you're not going to count them off altogether as 10. People are going to notice that. What you're going to do is count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Place this on top. So now the ace of diamonds is 10th position. Okay, wherever it is, there it is. So now you can go on and do the rest. So you had the ace of diamonds 10th. So you do the diamonds, spades, do that. So now you have the spades on top, and the diamonds is 10th or 11th now. Diamond, spades, hearts is the next. Sorry, the ace of clubs is out of view. So you're doing this. Sorry, I didn't have that. I know what I did there. I know exactly what I did there. So this goes there. I'm not with it today, guys. I'm sorry. So we go here. Okay, good. So we have this, and then ace of diamonds is now 12th. And then finally, the ace of clubs goes onto the bottom of the whole thing. I'm sorry, I apologize. And you cut that to the back. So you have the 3 aces, and the other one is, you know where it is by now, it's 13th. So you count A, C, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D, S. The next one will be the ace of diamonds. You can just push it off if you want to, or you can do my little fancy thing where you use your finger to pull it forward like this. Take this, leave it face up, and use it to gather the rest of the cards and place them all on top. Spell out the next one. So you did diamonds, spades. Remember, diamonds, spades, hearts, clubs. A, C, E. Don't forget to spell the ace. O, F, S, P, A, D, E, S. This time it's not going to be this one. It's going to be the one in your hand. Or in your other hand, like that. So you show that one. Turn this one face down. Use them to gather up all the rest of the cards. Get a pinky break beneath all those cards. Pinky break beneath all those cards there. Then use your thumb break to kind of grab hold of it and cut the rest of them. Here, I don't know if you can see this here. Cut the rest of those to the bottom. So you just actually turn over the next one, just show the ace of hearts. Get a pinky break beneath the top 3 cards. Top 3 cards here. Pinky break. Flip them face down as one. Get a break beneath the top card. Do that weird cut again. And then cut everything from there. So now you have the face up card showing. Take and turn that one face down. And now here's what you have. You have 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. So you just lightly grab the deck, toss it into your other hand, and you'll be holding on to 2 of the aces. Like this. You leave this hand open so you can toss again from the other 2, so you can get the other 2 aces like that. And then just flip them over and show. And I apologize for the screw up one more time, but now you know how it's done. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I will be here next week. Bye for now.